Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that's what makes me the Armchair Meddler. Alright, so today we have some sort of police chase video, I think it is. Let's see what the title is. Fleeing burglary suspect hits Sarasota police officer with car and takes off. Okay, so I want to remind you that I have not watched this video beforehand. So I will experience it along with you for the very first time. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed. Also press that like button. Now let's not delay. Let's get into the video.
Police hits an officer head on. You can see it here in the video. And tonight, Sarasota police are still looking for the driver.
Wow. That was intense. Wow. I was not expecting that right out the gate. I just got right into it. And I was not expecting that, along with this officer, obviously, was not expecting that. Let's rewind this and see this again. Man.
Police hits an officer head on. You can see it here in the video. And tonight, Sarasota police are still looking for the driver, as that officer, who thankfully survived, is now recovering from his injuries. Fox 13's Haley Hines is following the investigation for us tonight. And Haley, are police any closer to finding this guy?
Oh, well, police didn't immediately find the suspect. They did find the abandoned car, and that has given detectives evidence that's leading them to other areas where they might be able to find more video and potentially more leads. But as of tonight, yeah, that suspect is still out there. This dangerous crime spree happened last night around 9 on Bird Key in Sarasota. Police got a report of a burglary suspect in the neighborhood, so they blocked off the only entrance and exit on and off the island. When all of a sudden they spotted headlights speeding toward them. You see in the video, an officer darts to the left trying to get out of the way. Instead, the officer was hit by the car head on. Take your breath away, that moment. The officer jumped, flipped over the hood of the car and onto the ground.
So I think the term usually is, let me see, what's the term? He should have zigged when he should have zagged. I think that's what the term is. But not making light of it. But man, that was crazy the way he got hit.
Instead, the officer was hit by the car head on. Take your breath away, that moment. The officer jumped, flipped over the hood of the car and onto the ground. This is body camera video. He was hurt, but the chief said had he crouched and gotten run over by this more than 2,000-pound Mercedes, the agency could be making funeral arrangements tonight.
When we watched the video this morning in our command staff meeting, it was horrific. It was terrible. We all gasped as we saw the officer jump about 4 to 6 inches off the ground and really saved his own life, because that allowed him to roll over the hood of the vehicle and out of the ground.
Wow, okay, so that's something that I didn't see. Wow, that's amazing that the officers thought to do that. I have to say that I'm glad that this officer is alive. That is just a truly scary situation.
The chief, Rex Troche, said the officer was treated at Sarasota Memorial Hospital for some leg injuries. He is back home tonight in good spirits and is expected to make a full recovery. Unfortunately, the guard shack got a pretty clear shot of the driver's face. Take a good look right here. Police had been tracking him since Monday morning when they believe he broke into a vehicle on Morning Dove Drive in Bird Key. A few hours later, they believe he stole a car from a home on Fair Oaks Place on Longboat Key, and he was last seen driving that white four-door S-Series Mercedes, which was abandoned on Orange Avenue. The suspect will face a list of charges, including attempted murder. Again, he is still out there, but if you recognize his face or know where he might be hiding, give Sarasota police a call. Allie. Thank goodness that officer is okay, and hopefully they catch that suspect soon. All right, Haley, thanks.
So I have to say, I believe I said it earlier, but I'm glad that this officer is going to be okay, that he only suffered a leg injury out of this and is doing okay and is expected to make a full recovery. But man, hopefully they catch this burglary suspect soon, because clearly he is a very dangerous wanted man. Yeah. Hopefully no homeowner comes up on this guy when he's doing his burglary activities, because he's shown that he has no compassion for human life. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this episode of the Armchair Meddler. Once again, press that like button. Also subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and we'll see you on the next video.